batch and online learning.
Right, let's contrast them. We can start with batch learning. In this setup, the network calculates the error and the gradient for every single training example,
Every single one.
but it only performs the weight adjustment after it has processed all n examples. That whole cycle is called one epoch.
So you gather up all the information about the error across the entire dataset before you do anything.
Yes. The cost function you're minimizing is the true average error energy. And the big advantage is stability. By averaging everything, you get a really accurate estimation of the gradient vector.
So the move you make is very precise.
Very precise. It guarantees convergence to a local minimum under the right conditions. Plus, modern hardware, GPUs, they love batch processing because you can parallelize it efficiently.
But the drawback seems obvious. If your dataset N is massive, like billions of examples, one epoch could take days or weeks before you make a single adjustment.
It's computationally prohibitive.
Exactly.
Which leads us to online learning. This operates on an example-by-example basis.
Okay.
You show it one example, calculate the instantaneous error E of n, immediately figure out the weight adjustments, apply them, and then you move right on to the next example.
So the network is constantly jittering and adjusting its weights based on the very last thing it saw.
Which makes the search in weight space stochastic. It's noisy, but it's fast. It's minimizing the total instantaneous error energy. It's hugely popular because it's simple, it's less demanding per update, and it's great for redundant data.
Right. If you have 10,000 nearly identical pictures of a cat, you don't need to average all of them before you start learning. The first few give you a good idea.
Exactly. And because it adjusts so often, it can potentially adapt to data that's changing slightly over time.
So the trade-off is noise versus accuracy.
That's it. Online learning might take a slightly wrong step because it's only looking at one data point, but it takes that step immediately. Batch learning takes a perfectly calculated step, but you might wait a long, long time to do it.
And for big data sets, online learning, or I guess the hybrid mini-batch learning, is pretty much the standard.
It is. It's the practical choice.
So whether we choose batch or online, the underlying engine that's driving the weight changes is the same. Gradient descent,